Howdy guys, Riekelt here, welcome you back. Let's play Rayman 2 The Great Escape comparison. This time we're going to the Fairy Glade. As you can see, the cages and lumps in each level varies. I mean each version. Anyway, starting off with the PlayStation version. See the right bottom corner. Bottom right hand, blah blah. You get a nice overview of the peace and tranquility of the level. Anyway, the first thing that you will notice when you walk a little bit further is that little island over there. Yes, you can walk on water. Yes, Rayman's Jesus, with 4 lumps. But what is that kind of mushroom? When you jump on it, rejected. We're going to the Nintendo 64 first. Ha ha ha. Anyway, here you can't walk on water. But you don't want to because there's a secret cave in it. With, well, if you don't search good then you will definitely miss it. I almost missed it in my most recent playthrough. With, yes, a first cage. And in the cage is a big lump with a happy face. I call it a happy lump. It's for 5 lumps. And those cyan lumps are just, well, air. Always convenient to have air, you know? I mean, I like air. It's a thing that I can breathe with. So, well, what is then on top of there? Whoa, it's a bouncy bounce thing. Yep, and in the PlayStation 1 version, well, you can almost tell what to do. Jump on the bouncy bounce thing and press the button and something will happen. Yes, a door will open somewhere further, which I didn't really point out. But is it as easy as on the Nintendo 64? I don't know. No, the bouncy bounce thing is gone. Heh, darn, that's stupid. But fear not. Because there is a passageway. And I heard a cage, but I remember which one it is now. Anyway, walking down here is our first death thingy. With our first obstacle. Piranhas. Something. Don't do that. Otherwise it takes up health. It teleports you back to the first green lump you've seen. Yes, there are green lumps in this game, which are basically checkpoints. They are very generous with it. So that makes it a bit of an easy game. Anyway, now we have the button up here. Splendid. So, as you might see in the distance, or not, there's a cage up there. On the Nintendo 64. In all cages are lumps, or something among those lines. On the PlayStation, on the other hand, there are these weird fairies, or dogs, in later cages in this level. They will give you health. Anyway, going into that thing there. The gate which is opened. In the Nintendo 64 there are baby glow boxes that are being a cheerleader. And there's a bit of a water slide on both sides. With on the, PlayStation side, you will see a cinematic with a pump putting out oil. Wow. What's it called? Natural environment people, defenders, police. I don't like it. So let's help on my hand, eh? Because there's a switch in wood, and it'll stop that big industrial machine. And because it stopped, what is also very weird, at least because it stopped, the water is now clean so that we can swim in it with the camera panning on a passageway, which we need to do on very conveniently. It's as if this world was made for Rayman. Simple. But we're not going that way just yet. Going into a secret alleyway, which you might always miss if you don't know about it. It's even so hard that Rayman couldn't find it on his first try, as you saw. With 8 lumps, or at least 3 normal ones and 1 happy lump. I really like those faces. No, not these feces. They're faces. Yes, those lumps have a face. Why? Because I said so. Anyway, continuing. This part might have been sped up if it was for me. By the way, the swimming controls in this game are absolutely magnificent. But hey, what's up there? I won't tell you. Because this is sped up, just like I wanted it to. And there's another pump. But instead of the good old PlayStation way, we're going to let it stay on. Yeah, Nintendo, you're not good for the environment. But at least they don't get a ticket because Ubisoft programmed it. They didn't like Nintendo that well. Anyway, not going up first. There's a barrel over there, which you need to get to. Yes, this is faggotry, because there is a single yeller lump. Yes, I might call them yellers from time to time. It's funny. Hold on. About that, I had to sneeze. Anyway, yes, it's post commentary, of course, you know. This time we aren't going on top of here. Yeah, the pump is also different. Maybe that's why I can't even shut it off. Okay. Let's get in there. Loading screen time. And in here is a room. The room with our first enemy. I don't know what they're called. Might search it up. Letters on screen. But anyway, that was our first enemy. Piranhas. I at least think they are they're more obstacles than enemies. Anyway, this room is useless. There's nothing you can collect. And the water slide. But back to the PlayStation version. Also our first enemy, also from Rayman 1, if you've seen or played it. You recognize them, the first enemy in that game also. Anyway, on the PlayStation version, this room is not entirely rubbish or useless, because I'm showing it to you. Anyway, as you can see, there's a cage, which I might to break, and also, if you saw it, I passed a lump on the backside of the tree. And that's our second fairy. Come on, Rayman. Ha, there it is. And will he climb the tree? Yes. I like speed ups. Oh, there's a water slide here also. But for this one you have to watch out, as there is alternately right left yellow lumps. And the last two are just red lumps. If you fail, there's water over there, so you can kill yourself and redo it. But on the Nintendo 64, there's just a water slide with red lumps. If you can't fight the blue things or die a lot. The black things, sorry. Also, you think this is the first level, must be easy, right? Wrong. That cage you can only get in a later level. It will warp back to this level. And as a kid I always thought, hey, if I jump to that thing I penned on just a minute ago. But, well, I never succeeded. But yeah, the first real level in the game, and they put out a stunt like that, so you can't complete it on the Nintendo 64 only. It's not on PlayStation 1. They're douches, right? I'm sorry Ubisoft, but come on. It's a little bit faggotry that you're doing something like this. Either do it in all the games, I mean all the levels, or none, but just one, and the first. Come on. As you can see, there's nothing over there on the PlayStation version, which you can just 100% in one try. So, passing through here. I'll just keep my mouth shut. So, how have you guys been? By the way, the style that I'm doing this now, first one then the other, I'm planning to keeping it like that and not the first episode both screens next to each other. I will do that occasionally, 2 times in this video, but it's just for some occasions, okay? Anyway, coming up here, there's a green pirate. Yeah, a green pirate coming up, wanting to kill us. And he will do something. What do you think he'll do? Find out here. Here it's a red pirate. You see? And what he will do is he throw things. He'll throw those things. Flaming barrels with explosives. We can ignore that for now, as there's a secret cave. Nintendo only. Yes, we're going to help you. First off turn, as you might miss these. I like to kill the piranhas. If they're called just like piranhas? Yeah, piranhas. You know, I'm Dutch and we call it piranhas. That's why. We spell them the same though, as piranhas. Anyway, up here. Also Nintendo only. Well, this whole area is Nintendo only. There's a secret cage. And a lump. And a happy lump. I said, and a happy lump. Yeah. Also, if you see that, there's another cage behind bars. But fear not, we will get that one later. What you want to do now is die, so that you can warp to here, where we need to be. So let's progress where we actually need to go, and see that patch on the ground. You can break it with the flaming barrel being thrown upon. Then there's sewer hopping. This crate hopping in the sewer with spider webs at the end, which Lee conveniently says we can climb on. On the PlayStation version, the barrels are falling equally left, right, left, right, left, right, while on the Nintendo 64, left, right, left, 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 right, left, or something among those lines. Anyway, there's a patch, break it, and you will see that there's a switch along with the purple pirates up there. Red pirate on the Nintendo 64. No, PlayStation, sorry. And we have our first fight with the pirates, as you can see on the screen. PlayStation 1 was a red pirate, has 3 hit points. And here on the Nintendo 64, it's a purple pirate with 6. Yes, 6 hit points. And they are not the weakest. Oh yeah, that's funny. They're not the weakest pirates. Anyway, nonetheless, easy victory. And I always thought it was funny. This is the first time I'm trying to pass him. But when I jump, you'll be awake. You can skip him entirely, I just found out. But I decided to kill him. Hey, that purple has only 3 lives. Because I needed to be down here. We're going to play with the kegs. You can actually grab them by standing next to them, standing beside them, automatically pick up, and throwing it with punch. those hardened patches. And as you can see, there's a cage. Cage number 6 in total. And as I was about to show you, this is the cage we couldn't get a minute ago or something. Yeah, they're nice, right? Anyway, climb up here, collect the lumps. Yes, there are 2 lumps up here. Don't forget to collect them. And then there's a secret entrance, which is not a secret. What's in there? I don't know. Find out on the PlayStation. After killing that 3-hit pirate, you will see that there are these kind of enemies. With a new friend who can give us some more hit points. A dog. Oh, by the way, just telling you this, the secret thing you needed the barrel to, it's not in this version of the game. And yet, we have more lumps than a Nintendo 64 at this point. I mean, I see the 40th one there, which is the last in this area, and video. Uh-oh. Yeah, there's a laser, there's a switch you need to hit to open up this door. With another dock inside. Yes, you're right, yeah, there's a dock. Just jump between there, don't get killed, so just like I did just a minute ago. And then there is... yeah, there we needed to go. Back on the 64. You don't need to jump down there, but I missed my exit, so I needed to do it either way. Basically you can just hit the switch from up there and jump in it, and then and then just jump in it without hitting the net. And finally, he was hit via a thing against the wall. And I'm not going back to the PlayStation 1 version. Hit the switch, go in the door, and you win. So, this has been episode 2. Thanks for watching, and as always, have a nice day.